Hi guys, have you subscribed to this Donna Dewberry channel? Well, I'm thrilled to come on and share with you lots of lessons, but to do that, I need you to subscribe and go to notifications and ring the bell so that you're notified when I'm coming on. I have lots of special free streaming lessons that are great for you to come on live with me. So please go do that and stay tuned for the lesson. Hi guys, today I'm going to do the signature brush collection, and we've been working on different brushes and how to use those brushes, and each one of these little helpful tips about the brushes will really magnify your painting with one stroke. And I made each one of these 13 brushes in a special way so that they're a higher quality than my standard brushes. Just to let you know, the standard brushes as far as higher quality, what I'm sharing with you is the green handles are not dipped as much as these are. The ferrules are not quite as good as these ferrules, and the bristles aren't the same quality as these bristles. Now, let me take this back to tell you though, my 10 brush value pack is the best selling brush set. It is a wonderful brush set for lots of beginners. We use it all the time. I've used them for years and years and years. I just got an opportunity to make a higher quality brush and with better ferrules, bristles, and handles. And so you do take care of them differently because you're going to have to wash these out and put them on the paper towel as you use them because you don't want the handles to crack. So I'm just letting you know that little tip. And you can see that I've left them in before and they're still fine, but then I mess them up and I don't want to use them on filming, which I have to sometimes. But my signature brushes, the specialty brushes in this group have floral on them and the lavender white for the rest. So it's a peaceful, wonderful, pretty set, but these are for if you want really great brushes and you want to learn that way and I feel sometimes give you a better stroke. Okay, so today we're using multi-surface paint, which usually has this on the cap, which means glass, metal, wood, ceramic, canvas, and then we have floating medium. I always like to share the new floating medium looks like this, but it comes in 8 and 2 ounces, and this was the old one, so you might still have some of those. All right, so I put that into my center here is the floating medium. It's the fluff that's inside paint with no pigment. And then I'm using the multi-surface paint. So I'm using citrus and sap. I'm using magenta and wicker white. And this is berry wine and apple red. All right. So those are the ones I thought I would try to use. And then what I'm using today is the angle brush. So we've done scruffies. We've done the rake brush. We are going to do I think we use another one too, of the round brush maybe. And now we're going to use them all, but I just wanted to go step by step with you and share some of these strokes with you to help you see how to use this brush. All right. So it's got sizing in the brush at first. Can you hear me? I get the sizing out, lay it on the paper towel. Okay, and then let's do the green first because that's really easy. The key to this is deciding which color you want on the heel. Okay, so let's move this. This is the toe, this is the heel. All right, so you have to decide what you want to use on the toe because that's what follows behind and that's the predominant color. All right, so what I tell people, most of my beginners love, love, love this brush because they can get thin vines and stems and grass. All right, so I'm going to go and I'm going to double load this the same way I did before. I'm going between the two colors, citrus and sap, and I'm going back and forth here. This looks like thicket. This must be thicket. It's not sap. I guess I read the bottle wrong. Okay. And so see, I'm going back and forth and working this in until it is at least 2/3 full. Now there's a lot of paint on there and that's a good thing. Okay. Now, what we're going to do is I just want to show you that this brush, see my little fingers pulling me? This brush makes a really wonderful line and a vine. All right. Now, what I want you to see is it does because when we put a flat brush down, okay, we touch, we lift, and then we pull. So if I'm down here, I am not putting the entire flat brush down because it's an angle. So what I'm doing is I'm going to be that much up. Okay. So I'm going to touch just with this part of the brush. All right. And then I'm going to pull, we got a lightning storm coming, so hopefully you won't hear this noise. All right. Now it's getting dry because I'm on very dry paper. This is like a watercolor paper, probably not the best for what I'm showing you, but I just want you to see that whether you come up, I put a little bit of medium on it because I don't know if you saw it, you dip straight into the medium, you work it in, and then you're ready to go. And the reason I put the medium is because of the paper. You should have enough paint on here. You don't have to use the medium, but look how nice that grass goes effortlessly. All right. Because other than that, you guys are trying to do this and it looks like this. Okay. And that's not what we want. Okay. Now, the beauty of this brush, if I come in here and pick up a little bit more sap, and I can touch a little bit of medium just because the paper. If you're on a canvas that's base coated and all, you probably don't have to do that. All right, but let me show you. I can now touch this vine. Let's come over here. I can touch this vine with the toe, push down, and stand up. All right. So, and I can do it smaller, or I can come right over here, touch this vine, pressure. That gives you the fullness. And then stand up, and as I stand up, the toe gets this nice. So I don't want that. So let me show you. You got to practice this a little bit. We just keep coming right here. And now watch this. I'm at an angle when I start. Pressure. Pressure gets the fullness. And then stand up, stand up, stand up, and you'll get a nice point. All right, without even trying. So push, lift, push, lift. All right. I got the wrong paper, I think. Push, lift, push, lift. Okay. So look, I can make another little vine, push, and stand up. And so it gives you a perfect point if you concentrate on touching the toe, putting pressure, and then as you stand up, you lift that little bit to a toe. Okay. I could come here and go chisel, pressure, chisel, pressure. All right. All right, I'm going to go back and pick up more paint. And I can drag this behind me. And then I can roll. See how we roll that? So you have to practice on it. You can have a good time with this brush, but you just got to practice a little bit. Now I want to show you very quickly one thing I like to do. Let's pick up, I want the toe to be dark and I want the petal to be mostly apple red and berry wine. So make sure that you have lots of apple red and a touch of berry wine. You see that right on the edge? Okay, so the heel can go and get you a shape. So watch this. The heel can wiggle. You can't shove the toe up. You can't go this way and shove the toe. You have to flip the brush and come like this. Okay, so see the dark's already in the middle there. All right, so I'm going to come right here and here. All right, now normally the toe makes the point for me. What I want to show you is that if I go just like that, because this is strong here, because it's got stronger bristles there at the end, I can use that as my tip of my leaf. Okay, so this is a fun and easy poinsettia. And see, it already has, by putting the berry wine, it already has that stem right there. All right, so just remember, you pick up paint a couple times, and look, if I go slower on this dry paper, it gives me a better center. All right, now I'm going to put a little bit of yellow here. Okay, now what I want to do is just pick up a little bit of yellow on the apple red side. Okay, and then I can, more berry wine, then I can come right on top of here. This isn't showing up as much as I want, so you know what? Let's try another color. All right, let's try berry wine. So I'm going to flip the brush to have the berry wine on the heel. Okay, so here's the berry wine on the heel because I want this to be darker. Okay, so can you see that it's standing out now? Berry wine. And I'm doing a second row of petals. See, this one was yellow and it didn't show up very well. I can make it show up better. I want to come back down on that side, but you can't. You got to make individual strokes. But what you're going to love is this makes it really easy for you when you're stroking this. I'm promising you that you will like that the toe runs in the center of the leaf petal. And the heel is what's forming your petal or your leaf. Okay, so then if I want it to be a thin vein, I go back to the berry wine on the toe. Okay, and you do the leaves just like that with the green and the, okay, storm's going here. I'm just telling you that. I'm worried about it chopping out on me. Okay, so I'm going to take the handle of the brush and dip in the citrus and yellow, citrus and daffodil yellow. And we do dip dots in here. Okay. All right, that's one flower, but I do the leaf just like that and have those leaves coming in off of here. But before we leave, I want you to see that I'm going to use white on the petal, on the toe. White on the toe, magenta. Okay, so I've got it 2/3 up. I want to put a teeny bit of medium. All right, and I want you to see that I can push in here and do a petal, push, petal, more paint. Oops, I got it wrong. Darn it. Okay, so I'm pushing here and curling. And again. So we can then come in here and just do a few more layers. Layers. This is just like a lily. Can you all see that? And I didn't get more medium because I'm just picking up more paint. And I'm just doing some simple strokes for you right now, but you can get a lot more detailed on this if you want. And you can also come in here and pick up some citrus and pull little stamens with your liner. I want you to see there's simple little flowers, but by putting a little detail on them, there you go. All right. So I want you to see and experiment any kind of petal you want, or any kind of stroke petal that you want like that, where we're doing 2 steps to make it, is just as very easy with this angle brush. But this is mostly what will be your favorite part right in here. And as we leave, I'm going to do one more leaf in here. I'm just trying to get it in before the lightning turns us off. Right in here. Okay. There we go. Okay, see, you do the leaves just like you did, and it already gives you a center in there. Or you can make it smooth. And I want you to see that we can make these smooth ones in 2 strokes also. So one, I keep saying one more thing. All right, so look, we're going to pick up medium. We're going to come here and we do 1. We come on this side and do 2. And pull a stem. So think about the different leaves that you can make. They're very easy with this brush, and it makes it so I have my beginners, they go, oh, I want my angle brush for this, because it makes it all simpler for them. Okay, there we go. I hope you learned a few things there, that the angle brush is a fun brush, and you experience with it, experiment and practice. This is your homework for next week. Work on doing your angle brush and show me how many different things that you tried painting with it, because there's lots more than what I just showed you. All right, so show them on our Facebook group. Love to see you there. Donna Dewberry's, with an S, official One Stroke group on Facebook. Thank you. Please check out my membership on my One Stroke Advantage membership right here on YouTube. You're going to find lots of new opportunities to learn lessons there. See you then. Bye-bye.